YouTube, Twitter, Untapped. Welcome to the third edition of Homebrewercritic's beer reviews. Even though you probably can't link here from Untapped, that's okay. It's still a great app. You should probably get it. Great way to track your beers and your own personal preferences if you drink a lot of beer, like I do. Anyways, since this is the third installment of Homebrewercritic's beer reviews, I figured we'd go something in the ballpark of something 3 related, as 3 is my favorite number. Why not, right? So I went with 3 Grid IPA from Schooner Exact Brewing Company. Schooner Exact out of Seattle, Washington. A couple of buddies got together and decided they wanted to brew beer back in around 2006, according to their website. They did small batch, like homebrew style, sold to local pubs and beer places that sell beer stores. Demand for their beer increased, and so they had to increase productivity, and they are what they are today. Unfortunately, one of the actual original brewmasters left the company to go pursue other avenues. You can check out the website here. Website. You get all the dirty details about that. But you're not interested in that right now, are you? You're interested in some tasty beer, and it's a good thing because I am too. So, it's an IPA. I like IPA. The description of the beer from the website is exactly as it is on the bottle, which is a Northwest style IPA. It uses a blend of hops from Yakima. Look at that, Yakima. All right. To give it a big, juicy, tropical citrus flavor. Who knew? The light caramel and soft bready malts balance but don't interfere with the big hop character. It finishes dry, leaving you ready for more. Please enjoy responsibly. Well, 6.7% alcohol by volume, 22 ounce, which is 1 pint 6 ounces. Yeah, so let's give it a shot. No sandal today. We're going to pour this into a pint glass. Again, pretty traditional glass. IPA will work well in this glass. Just by pouring it, I can see we're going to get that good kind of straw color, see-through straw color that you're looking for. It's definitely darker than a Pilsner, but not quite as dark as an amber. It's kind of in that mid-range there. The head is pretty thin. You're looking at maybe a ½ inch or so. Very typical of an IPA, white and a little sudsy. The lacing kind of falls off the rim pretty quickly, but we'll see as we drink the beer kind of how that holds up. The color doesn't change much. It's still got that good carbonation. You can tell from the bubbles that are moving around. Straw color gets more pronounced that way. Still see-through and still in the mid-range between a Pilsner or a lager and an amber. Which is where IPAs usually sit as far as their color is concerned. So, let's give it a taste. Oh, I'm sorry, let's give it a smell. Yeah, it's not malty at all, at least from the smell department. It's definitely got that citrusy, hoppy smell that they were talking about as far as the flavor is concerned on the bottle. You can smell the hop right off the bat. It's not like overpowering. I can't smell it from here, but if you get down into the beer, you can definitely smell the hop, and you can smell what they're talking about. It's a good beer. It's not as hoppy as some of the beers I'm used to, or some of the beers I kind of prefer. The hoppy beers that I like are usually somewhere between the 80 and 100 IBU range. I'll go ahead and put the IBUs of what this one is down here, somewhere. You'll see it. To give you an idea. Yeah, it doesn't linger at all. The bottle says it also. It kind of finishes very cleanly, finishes easy, and it does. As soon as it hangs out a little bit. I can still taste it as as I'm going through describing to you what the beer tastes like, but it doesn't hang around too heavy where I know that I've just drank a beer or that I've just drank a hoppy beer. It's pretty light, somewhere between you know, maybe a 50 to 60 range IBU. This is me guessing here, but you already know what IBUs are going on in this beer. So the lacing kind of stuck around there. You can see a little bit, so it's got decent decent lacing for the beer. It's pretty nice. It's, when you take a drink, I mean, you do get a little bit of the hop that's in the beer, and you can tell that it's there, but it's almost like a caramel flavor. I mean, the first thing I taste is that kind of sweet, smoky caramel taste from the beer. And oh, it does say light caramel and soft bready malts. That's definitely the first flavors that come through. The hop is there to kind of add to that and help balance it out. But it's more caramel than hop, more sweet than citrus. And there's, I guess that's the lingering flavor I'm kind of trying to place here. It's got to be the caramel that kind of hangs out and lets you know that its presence is known. It's not a bad beer. It's probably not on my top 10 favorite IPAs that I've had, however. I don't know. To me, I got a lot of the caramel flavor, not a lot of hop, not a lot of citrus. It was there, but the caramel was the forefront. As a result, I'm giving this one a 6.5. It's an IPA. It's labeled as an IPA, so the hop should be the star here. And to me, it wasn't. 6.5 Schooner. It's not a bad beer, but it's not something that I'm going to go out and get all the time. Sorry. If you guys disagree, put in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. If you like this beer, you know, tell me what you taste, what you think of it. And, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, like I always said. If you haven't tried it, go out and get it. You know, give it a shot. See what it tastes like. You never tried this beer before. It's beer. Everybody likes beer. If there's any other beers that you would like me to try, you know, get me on gmail.com. And I can check your emails, read through things, see what you think, see the beers that you like, and go ahead and buy one. If you want to give me a shorter hit, you can get me on Twitter, and I'll check out some of the beers that you like there, and hopefully I'll get into all of your guys' comments and reviews, and maybe the beer that you actually want me to review will be featured in one of the videos that are upcoming. And more good news, once the follower base increases, we're going to start giving away free stuff. Yes, that's right, you'll get free t-shirts. I can't send free beer because I don't know if you're 21 or not, but I can give you free gear. Not beer, but gear. That'll be coming up here pretty soon. I'll give you more details about that. But for now, post in the comments below. Get me on Twitter. Get me on Gmail. Hit me on Untapped. Any way that you can get a hold of me, go ahead and do so. And I will try to get to your beer and put it on Homebrewercritic's YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. I'm really just screwing up this beer review. What is that? It's got to be the caramel. I just burped again. Excuse me. And you know, we can compare notes. And you know, hopefully we can use your opinion too. I think my washing machine is going in the background, so yeah.